fly, you jump and press the circle button.
Welcome back to Bassum. So we finally got some news or hearsay about a new Power Rangers movie. Whether this is a sequel or not, we don't know, but recently the CEO of Hasbro, Brian Goldner, was on a financial call, and he did state that Hasbro has been in talks with Paramount to produce another Power Rangers film, or a new film. Keep in mind, they're only in talks, no script has been written yet, they haven't gotten a director or anything of that sort. They don't even know if it's going to be a sequel or not, although I'd say they have a pretty good idea, but they are in talks with Paramount to make a new Power Rangers movie. Makes sense that they're going to Paramount because they produced a lot of other movies for their brands, such as Transformers, stuff like that. While it might be a hint that this isn't going to be a sequel to the 2017 movie, you never know. Of course, they'd have to issue some deal with Lionsgate, who made the first movie, to use the characters and to use the settings for a sequel, but once again, that would be pretty difficult to do. So if I had to place any money on anything, just because they're going with Paramount right now, it looks like it's going to be a reboot of some sort, but who knows, they could work out some deal, although that would include money and probably wouldn't be worth it in the end. So I really see Hasbro going with a reboot of some sort. And it's kind of ironic because I just made a video talking about things I'd like to see in a Power Rangers movie sequel, although like I said, it still could be a sequel, but I highly doubt it. And really, even though I do want a sequel to the 2017 movie because I did enjoy it, this could be sort of a blessing in disguise. If you think about it, a lot of things about the 2017 movie weren't all that great. Plus, you know, the suits were all that good, and, you know, explaining new suits in the sequel would be kind of hard to do, stuff like that. While it set up a lot for sequels, I don't know, a reboot wouldn't be too bad if you really get down to it. And if this is a reboot, I really hope they do not do another origin story, because, you know, the origin story is very simple, we just saw it. I hope they really go straight into it. They could really just follow the comics, if you think about it. Go into it, Tommy was already the Green Ranger, he was already the evil Ranger at least, and now he's joined the team, and he can really follow the comic storyline. I think that'd be something really cool that they definitely could do. I really think they could go into a reboot, you know, start off with the comic storyline, have the first movie about Tommy and his struggles and joining the team, and then really lead up to a Shattered Grid movie. That would be fantastic, and I really see them doing a Shattered Grid movie no matter what, but a reboot would have us get to it much quicker. If it's a sequel, you'd probably have to go into Green with Evil. You wouldn't want to do a huge time jump. They already set up a Green with Evil movie. If it's a reboot, you can go straight into it like the comics did, already have Green with Evil happen, and start off later, so you can tell much more interesting stories. But I'm not saying that a reboot would definitely not have downsides. It definitely would. First off, you wouldn't have Bryan Cranston as Zordon, and I think he was the perfect casting for Zordon in the original movie. Plus, the cast in general from the first movie was fantastic. I loved every single one of them. They did a great job, and now you'd have to pretty much let them go if you wanted to do a reboot. Of course, you could also get another great cast, but I really think they hit it out of the park with just the first movie alone. But that's pretty much it for the video. We don't have too much information on the subject right now, so I didn't want to go like too in-depth on it because like in a day or two we could get confirmation that they're working on a reboot instead of a sequel, or vice versa. So I'm not going to go too into it into this video, just going to wait for some news. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in next video. Peace.